we gonna go ahead and put these DVAs on. This DVA.
DV8.
DV8. Why I keep saying DVAs?
I don't know.
I wonder if I got boogers in my nose.
You did. You good now.
When we jacking up the Jeep, we gonna go ahead and put, as you can see, we already put the other side on, but I'm gonna go ahead and put this side on.
They really can't see, as they can see, because I didn't show them.
Yeah, that's what it looks like, but I'm gonna show y'all how to do that. It's really kind of tedious, but not. Last time, on that side, I jacked the motherfucker jack up way too motherfucking high. I think I may have gave my girl a fucking hernia, which I don't think I did, but just gotta jack it up just enough. See a little space under there, Christine?
Yeah, a little tiny more. That's good.
That's good.
Be the fam, that's what they call me. I promise that you never be lonely. Be the fam, that's what they call me.
I recommend you not kill yourselves, because I try to put that 26-inch wheel. We tried to put that on, but we damn near killed ourselves.
Not a good idea.
Yeah, we ain't gonna do that never again. Never again.
Gotta pay to play.
Gotta pay to play. And from here on out, I will pay somebody to put that shit on and take it off. But I ain't want to pay nobody to do this because they would have overcharged me. Ain't nobody got time to be getting overcharged.
So this is the before, how it looks. We actually had to cut the old so the mud couldn't get in. So this is the new.
And we definitely will show y'all what we
And then we
did that.
cut this so the mud couldn't get in. That's the after.
And I already loosened up these wheels. Cause you ugly motherfuckers was not gonna help me anyway. I know I love y'all cause y'all wear a game, but I know y'all wasn't gonna help me get these tires off. And we got a whole 2 tires to do in the back. I ain't looking forward to that. You dig? I don't even need this. I don't want to mess with it. Yeah. I'm gonna get back to y'all when I get this wheel off. Well, now that I got everything off, that got the wheel off, to install this front fender, inner fender, we're gonna take these off. These little screws. Those are gonna be 10 millimeters. These are, I think, 5/16 right here. And then we gotta pop these out right here. So I'm gonna pop mine out, y'all pop y'all's out. We're gonna have to pop that one, and there's some on the little, as you can see, pop that. We're gonna pop all those out. We're gonna go ahead and pop this off. And you don't need to see me do this. It's common sense. Y'all gonna do the same thing. And I'm gonna holler at y'all in a second. Pop. Well, I took that hole off, and that one, these two, I got those 2 little pieces out, which are right here. 2 little screws. I used the 5/16 to get those out. 5/16, as you can see, I used the 5/16 to get those out. I'm gonna use for this one right here. I'm gonna use let me take this mask off. For that one right there, this one, as well as that one, I'm gonna use this 10 millimeter. As you can see, if it zoom in, this fucking thing zoom in. Well, this is a 10 millimeter, y'all. With my camera acting out, there you go. 10 millimeter. It's gonna take off that and that one. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock those off real quick, and I'm gonna holler at y'all in a second. Bop. Boom, we got the hose, we got the little screws out. Bam, as you can see, we got those out. Took a couple seconds. Now we're gonna go ahead and proceed to knock out these little, I call them Christmas tree plugs. We're gonna knock the Christmas tree plugs out. You'll know what I'm talking about when you see them. See that? Knock all those out. It's gonna be about 4 or 5, maybe 6, maybe 7, I don't know. But knock those out, and this whole little piece will come right on off. I'm gonna holler at y'all in a second. Now, word gang. In order to get these little Christmas tree, I call them Christmas trees because they look like that. These Christmas tree rivets, I don't know what you really want to call them, but these little stopper things that go in here, you're gonna need a special tool. Well, you can use a flat screwdriver, but you can get one of these right here. You can go get this at your AutoZone. It cost me 12 bucks. It looks just like this. It's called a OEM tool. As you can see, it's called an OEM tool. Is it the OEM tool? Dual? No, I don't know what it's called. But you see it right there. That's what it's called. Wish this damn thing would zoom in like it's supposed to, man. I'm getting me a new camera, man. Motherfucker told me to get this camera because it's supposed to be a good camera. It's actually trash. There you go. Go get that at an AutoZone. Or it's probably at all type of auto places. But you can get that right there. And that's going to take those little rivets out. Those Christmas tree stoppers. But as you can see, we got all the bolts and everything up out of there. So now all we got to do is pop it on up out of there. As you can see. Dusty than a motherfucker too. Let me see if I can't sit this up. Hold on, I'll be right back. Pop. Work, gang. We got it off. We got the little piece off, as you can see. We got it off. Just a little piece right here. We went ahead and got it off. It was right there, positioned in there. We went ahead and got that on off. So we're gonna proceed to the next step. Remember, we gotta take this off. So don't forget, when you get to this part, you gotta take it off. It's gonna be sitting like that. So make sure y'all don't forget to take that off. You dig? And I'm gonna go ahead and get to the next step real quick. Pop. We're gonna go ahead and pull this bad boy off of here. Pop right on up out of here. Ooh, there you go. There you go. There you go. As you can see, we done snatched it on up off of there. Took a little bit. It's probably gonna take you about maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes, depending on how detailed you are, man, how quick you can go. But then you're gonna see all the internal guts. As you can see, all the gutty buddies. So what we're gonna do is go ahead and proceed to put these bad boys on. And as I'm gonna put them on, and I'll walk y'all through it. Also, before I move too fast, you also want to pop this little piece off right here. You'll notice it when you take off the little inner fender. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about. So it's gonna take these little two right here, pop that off, because you ain't gonna need this once you put the other thing on. You ain't gonna need this once you put your DV8 on. You're not gonna need that. So we're gonna go ahead and pop that off real quick, and I'll get back to y'all in a second. Pop. Okay, word gang, as you can see, I got the first piece installed. When you do this part, I didn't tighten these two bolts, because you want to leave these a little loose before you tighten everything up. You want to make sure the fitment is good. Remember, you always want that little piece right there. This is how you know you got it on the right side as well. You have this little hook, this little hook piece right here should always be facing this. So that's how you know. See how that hook piece is going towards that? It should always be facing that. The little spring right there. See how it's looking like? Pointing at that spring. Make sure it's always pointing at that spring. You see what I'm talking about. You ain't crazy. And also, you want to make sure that wire is inside it. It's a little piece that's cut out for you, so that wire can go right there. And as you can see, it goes all the way down. Make sure everything is flush. Make sure you get everything flush. Make sure you put the two screws in there. You got one right there and one right there. They look like this. Look like that right there. You got the screw with the little nut. Make sure you put the nut on in the back. So that means you got to put your hand back here. You got to put your hand back there and screw the nut on, as well as up there too. It's plenty of space up there. Maybe I can show you. I don't know if you can see or not. Hopefully you can. If you can't, hey, I'm just playing with y'all, man. But hopefully you can see that. But we're gonna go ahead and get to the next piece. And as you can see, it's really quite easy to install these. You gotta have a little bit of patience and you gotta have a good eye. So make sure you don't tighten those up until you get to the next part. So we're gonna get to the next part real quick, which is that right there. We're gonna have to put that little piece on right there, and we're gonna be damn near finished. But we're gonna have to do something right there. We gotta do a little bit of modification with that, because as you can see, when you put everything, once you put everything on, this is gonna be naked. I'm gonna show you when I get done. Give me a second, word gang, and I'm gonna show y'all in a second what I'm talking about, because you're gonna need to do this. So well, as you see, there's two parts to this. This is a part, and that was a part. Hit it with that bolt, boom, boom. You're gonna have 1, 2, then you're gonna have 3, 4, 5. Then you're gonna put your little Christmas tree stopper right here. What I'm talking about right there, this little plastic piece. You're gonna put that right there. If you got a JL, this is a JL. You're not gonna be able to put the other one. Like on the other side, you could put 2, but on this side, you're not gonna be able to put 2 because it's something like a little stopper thing is stopping you. So you can't put it in that hole. So you're just gonna have to leave it hanging like that. But at push come to shove, you could just zip tie it if you had to, but that's gonna look sloppy. So just keep it like that, you know. And it is what it is. And as you can see, everything fitted good, fitment, no wiggly. When you hitting bumps, it ain't gonna be making no sounds, because some of these screws is loose in here. Oh, this one's loose.
That one's loose.
Put my hand in there. Let's tighten that up real quick. Good thing I said that. That bad boy loosey goosey. So you want to tighten those up. You won't be making no sound. That bad boy making sound while you're going down the road.
Or falling out.
Or, like you said, falling out.
Because these silver, those come off. So if you want to spray them, like if you want to spray them red or blue or yellow or whatever, you just take out the rivets and spray paint them and then put them back.
Yeah, because you always stick your hand back here if you think it ain't tight. And tighten it up. And that's nothing. So, these are tight, I can tell. Now that's me making that sound. So all the screws is good.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get a little loosey. Okay, there we go. And that's it, man. Next thing we gotta do is modify this inner fender plastic thing.
You gotta cut it.
And now, we already cut one. We already did the opposite side.
You got a
piece of it.
In this box.
But you can use that piece to know exactly what how to measure it.
Remember, we need to cut less this time.
Right.
Spin it. Flip it.
Flip it.
Flip it. Yep.
No. Bad idea, guys.
Two different sides.
Just two different
but
sides.
we just need to basically cut alongside here to fill in this gap to cover all that stuff to keep the mud out.
Because you're going to have to do that.
Unless you want mud in your shit.
Yeah, because you're going to leave, if you look up under here closely,
Just wires and stuff.
You're going to leave those wires open. You don't want to do that.
Yeah.
So,
About
I
to cut
advise you to cut these. Be smart. Because you pay a lot of money for this piece of equipment. But I'm going to make sure it's lined up right before I cut it. We already know where to cut it. We already know. It's going to tell you anyway. He says it right.
We're just going to cut it along here. Like they said, you want to cut less off because if you cut too much on, you can't put it back. But if you don't cut enough, you can always trim it some more. Right.
So, I'm going to get the razor out because I don't know where I put it. I'm going to holler at y'all in a second. Bye. How much of an angle you think I'm hitting? Oh, yeah. Remember, these are ruined.
Yeah, there's no going back.
Ain't no going back once you start cutting. But it's okay, you gotta cut.
Unless you want mud in your stuff. Alright. Let's try it.
Test that fitment. Let's test that fitment. I would have. Hey, make sure you put your tools lined up right. Don't be like Uncle T Light, man. Just throwing shit everywhere. Don't be like
So if we have to cut more off, we can cut more off. But we didn't want to cut too much off because then you can't go back.
Sure can.
So I think we're going to have to cut a little more off though. Of the left side.
This left side way more fight a lot more than the other ones. I gotta cut enough off. Gotta cut a lot of this.
Yeah, you gotta cut some more off. Just on the curved part. And once you get it up there, you can mark it with a marker. So we're gonna do that. Yeah, that part.
We're gonna cut some of this too, because you want all the chrome to show. So,
here's a marker.
Here.
Yeah. Remember last time we cut a little tiny too much, so this time. Okay, here's a marker.
Definitely have to.
Mark it all the way up. Start from the D.
What?
I'm saying start from the D and mark it all the way down. Where you want to cut it at. Right here. And you want to go.
But we got a shit ton up there.
I know, so mark where you want to cut it.
let's just cut a little bit first. And we'll
Okay.
adjust it.
Yeah.
We ain't just
That's what
gonna
I'm saying.
knock a whole bunch of it off.
That's good right there.
And we're gonna make our cuts. Hold on. We need to cut some over here, don't we?
Yeah, a little bit.
Watch out with the camera. Just fit this hole. Okay. Just gonna cut that little bit I see right there.
And then, yep. Keep going then down. Yep.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, we'll figure it out. We're gonna figure this out and then we'll get back to y'all. Cause y'all gonna have to do the same thing we doing. This shit's definitely hard to cut.
Yeah, we got a dull razor left.
I got whole new razor blades in the thing.
We should have used that.
It's supposed to. They get it.
Enemies, don't use kitchen shears.
Actually, the kitchen shears work good. I'm just
We need some heavy duty boys.
bend it. I just learned something. Hey, as you go, bend it. Makes
Get
it
it out
much
the
easier.
way. Yeah.
We just learn something together working. Eh? Until it don't want to bend. Look at that. And that shit real good now. Kitchen shears said, man, who you talking about?
Wow. Now you would have sprained your ankle doing some dumb shit.
Well, as you can see, we fit fitted it. I said fit fitted. We test fitted it, made so you can't see no wiring stuff. Cause like I said, man, you pay a lot of money for this vehicle. You want to protect the wiring. We're gonna have to go to AutoZone and get a couple more of these, cause as you know, Christine messed up these two right here.
I was not even here.
She tore that hole off those, so you know. But other than that, it looked real clean. You know what I'm saying? It looked real clean because professionally done by T-Light. As the other side looks just as clean. So we practically done with the front fender inner fenders. What you looking for?
I was just saying we could have cut a little more off right here.
I doubt it.
I don't, cause
Why?
it goes all the way up here.
What?
The metal piece is all the way up here, so we could have cut more right here. We could still do it with the scissors.
we can still do it with the scissors, but
I want to cut more, so.
wish she wouldn't have said that on camera. But you know, it is what it is. You know, women don't be understanding.
It's called honesty.
Yeah, it's called honesty. You right, because we cut. Look how much we cut right here.
Yeah, see there it goes up more.
Yeah. Well, we'll go ahead and get the scissors and do some more cutting. I'll let y'all see what
Just
I did in a second.
A little snippet.
Yeah. I'll let y'all see what I did in a second because Christine got me doing more work.
Yep.
We don't want it. Right there?
Yep. You cut you in my thing, bro.
Well, well, you the one want me to cut it, bro. I ain't do no damage on it, bro.
You can't even see the little rivet.
Is a rivet over there?
Yes, right
Oh, wow.
here. So it needs to be cut a little more. Let's keep it real with the people. Practice makes perfect. It's our first
Where's
time.
that rivet at?
Right there.
Here?
Yeah. See?
So we want to go this far.
Uh-huh.
Damn, man. Who did that?
Who did that? But what do they call it? A botch job? Just kidding.
Where's the rivet at? I see where it's at.
Yeah.
I see where it's at. More? Let's see.
That's fine.
Oh, that's fine. We don't
That's
want to
fine.
go too. We don't get the,
I don't want to go too far because I don't want the mud to get in there. So that's fine.
what about this side? Go check and see if that's equal with the other side. I think we cut a little more on the other side.
Yeah.
What's up there back there?
Yeah, there's a gap on the other side. But
Oh, so you
no,
want me to
no,
cut
I don't want to get. Just leave it like that.
that? Want me to tuck it or?
Yeah, just.
'Cause I can tuck it.
Just cut a little smoothie. Oh, okay, fold it up.
Man.
Here we go. That's good.
Yeah, that's actually perfect.
Perfecto.
We kind of messed up on the other side, but hey.
The other side is just a little tiny gap.
Yeah.
I'll show you. But this was our first one. This one. So this one has a little. This one has a little tiny little gap, but
yeah, the first
it's not that
one's
serious.
always the hardest one anyway, because you taking chances. But it looked good, man. It looks excellent, actually.
Yeah, so you
Come
can't
on,
see the
man.
wires and stuff anymore. You won't be to see that anyway. So. Wow.
Well, that is how you install the front fender
ones.
inner fenders. These are inner fender, DV8 inner fenders.
We got to do the back too.
We're going to do another video for the back, because I don't know how to do the back yet, but we're going to do another video, and you guys will join me. But that's the end of this video. I appreciate y'all joining me today. About you. And I'm out this piece. You dig? Bop. What word, gang? We got them all done, as you can see. I told y'all I'd let y'all see it when I got it all fixed up and did out. As you can see, the little modification I did with the original inner fenders, I mean. I did a modification. I modified them a little bit so we wouldn't see no internal guts. And this is what it looks like. Going back right here, pan out. See what it looks like. It looks real good. I did not put the 26s on there. I thought I would, but they too heavy for me to be trying to lift by myself. So I'm just gonna take them to a shop and let a shop handle that. But as you can see, the Jeep always looks excellent. So boom, there we go again. As you can see, the left side, DV8 looking real good. Everything's looking good. As you can see, the modification I did with the originals. Like I said, keep your originals so you can cut them, so you can cover all that inner piece right there, so you can cover the inner guts, so it look clean. You know what I mean? See how clean that look? That looks clean instead of sloppy. When somebody look under it, it still look like it's OEM a little bit. Well, it looks OEM, but then again it don't. But if I was just looking at it, a regular guy, he would think that's OEM. So it looks good. Pan out a little bit so you can see it better. Yes, that looks excellent. You can't tell me that don't look good. But with that being said, Werewolf Gang, appreciate y'all joining me today. I appreciate everything y'all do for me. I appreciate the love that y'all show me. Big shout out to all of y'all. We really in this Werewolf Gang. Ain't nothing but going up in 2022. 22? Yes, 22. I had a great year, 2021. 2022, we're gonna blow all the way up. We're gonna do our thing. We're gonna make sure we stay sucker free. Remember, just because you work hard don't mean you're gonna have the success you want. You're gonna need a couple other things to shake for you too. Sometimes it's just who you know, not what you know. But hey, you don't die not trying. So if you die and you tried, that's all you can do in life. And with that being said, it's your boy T-Light. Oh yeah, big shout out to the Werewolf Gang. Much love to the Light crew. You know how I feel about you. Big shout out to the Jeep looking goody-goody. We did our god-darn thing. As you can see, I got it looking magnificent as usual. Next video, we will talk about something else I got on here that y'all just don't notice yet. But yeah, I'm out this piece. You dig? Bop.